I have had an exceptionally stupid idea. You see, whilst I work on my videos for BikeOSMP, I will usually throw YouTube on in the background because I have the attention span of a toddler. Now, this is usually Scott the Woz or some Life is Strange video essay, but I also watch a lot of Hermitcraft, in case you couldn't tell. And today, whilst I was building some stuff on Biko, I was watching an Xisuma video in particular. Now, in case you don't watch Xuma's content, he's going with basically a kind of musical theme for his Hermitcraft season. And in his latest episode, as of recording this video, I mean, it could have changed. There could be another episode by the time this video goes out. I don't know. I'm not a prophet. But in that video, he builds basically a piano on the server with pressure plates that works as if like the big piano in the movie Big, in case you've seen that one. Now, this piano that he built is based on a Western piano, a normal, typical piano. And this kind of Western piano is based off this. This is an octave in Western music. In the octave, you've got 7 tones and 5 semitones. The tones are your white notes, and the semitones are your black notes, to put it simply. But, like I said, this is based on a Western tuning system. This is the kind of octave and notes you'll hear in probably 99 out of 100 modern songs. Like, probably more than that. It is exceptionally rare that in most modern music you will hear something outside of this main octave here. But there are exceptions. You see, there's a little something called microtonality that I absolutely love. Whilst in the Western tuning system, you've got a tone, and then in between them you've got a semitone. With microtones, it's a bit more complicated. You see, whilst you've got these bass notes here, microtones basically added an extra tone between a tone and a semitone, so it's kind of halfway between the two, if that makes sense. Now, I wouldn't say they're particularly hard to compose in if you know what you're doing. I mean, hell, I've composed using microtones before. But based on the fact that just they are so uncommon and people aren't used to writing with them, you don't hear it a lot in Western music. A good example of a song that does use microtonality, however, that I'm going to present to you, is Trees in the Depths of the Earth from Kirby Superstar. Yes, I'm giving an example from Kirby. I promise you I play other games. Now, whilst that may have sounded out of tune to you, I can assure you it wasn't. You see, people's ears nowadays are so trained based on this Western tuning system that we forget that there are other scales outside of it. Whilst here you've got your regular keys and you've got your modes if you want to get fancy with it, there are other scales that come from different parts of the world. For example, that song I just played for you there, Trees in the Depths of the Earth, that is based on the Arabic Makam Rast scale. So as you can see, songs do exist outside of this Western scale. Now, here's where my stupidity comes in. Microtonal pianos. They are a thing. They are exceptionally rare, but they do exist. I'm going to put a photo of one on screen now. Because normal pianos aren't typically designed to be able to play microtonally, you do have to get a special microtonal piano, which are exceedingly rare, but they do exist. And when I was watching Xuma's video, I thought to myself, you know, he's making an effort to go through this and make it easy to understand. So a redstone novice, which is the polite way of saying a complete idiot like me, can build it. Now, I didn't want to just build that. I wanted to build a microtonal one. So I downloaded a mod that basically changes all the note block pitches so that we can have microtones in it. First of all, before I get started, I am using Vanilla Tweaks, which basically has the thing that shows the note block pitch. Now, this is fine for our normal scale, which is that one over there, which I've got set up here. But the second we've got the microtonal scale here, it completely breaks. So don't trust the notes that are written in these, only these ones. So here is our, I'm just going to play it for you quickly. Here is our regular Western kind of octave. So pretty typical. You've probably heard it in a billion songs at this point. Here is our microtonal octave. As you could hear, there are a lot of notes in between. So this piano is going to have to be quite big. Now, the microtonal piano I showed on screen earlier, I'm not the biggest fan of its layout, and particularly it gets a bit confusing. So I kind of want to design my own layout, if that makes sense. So I'm going to do that. So I guess first of all, I actually do have to design that layout. I'm going to do that. This is going to be fun because I can't get Axiom on this version because I'm stuck in 1.19.4 because the microtonal mod is stuck in 1.19.4. So I suppose I'm just going to have to go back to good old-fashioned world edit for a bit and return to my roots, I guess, because I used what long before Axiom. So I'm just going to get this kind of keyboard set up, I think. So as you can see, I've mapped out the layout our kind of piano is going to have. It's very similar to a regular one. We've just got these, I've used grey concrete as the microtones, which I think this works pretty well. You know, you've got the black and the white and then the greys in between. So that makes sense in my brain. So yeah, I think this works. And you can clearly see the regular semitones placements as well, mirroring the one down here. So I guess I better just start hooking up some redstone to it. All right, this should all be hooked up and working, I think. So if we go... Yep, that sounds good to me. Now, I am not a redstoner. I chose the fancy redstone world, but I'm not a redstoner. So the redstone down here is exceedingly simple. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is more of a proof of concept than anything. Also just an excuse for me to dump music knowledge because I like to do that now and then. Because of this, I'm also not going to be doing the screen just because I'm not good enough at redstone to do it like a display like that. So that is part of the Xisuma inspiration that I'm skipping. It was more just a proof of concept for the microtonality. And an excuse for me to try it around in a video, because I like talking about microtonality, because it gives me an excuse to bring up Kirby. But since I am a builder and not a redstoner, I should decorate this, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm gonna decorate this. Oh, giving it a shell was a mistake. And if I just get rid of this top layer. Okay, there we have it. The very short, very wonky piano. Amazing. Yeah, I kind of built it really close to the ground. So I couldn't really make it much taller. So yeah, this is decorated. I'm happy with this. So yeah, I built a microtonal piano in Minecraft because I have no idea why. But yeah, it was just an excuse for me, really, just to play around with it. And this mod was fun too. It was. I'll try to link the mod in the description. It is unfortunately stuck in 1.19.4, but yeah, I had fun with this. I'm gonna play something. There we go, I played Minecraft in Minecraft using Minecraft. But yeah, that is the piano. So thank you for watching today's video. I have no idea where it came from, but you know what, it was fun, and yeah. I will also link Xizuma's video in the description because I might as well. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe and all that fun stuff, and I'll see you on the next one if you choose to watch it.